Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I am coming ultra wide. I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. Proper shook being this high. I want to talk about Bitty. How it pissed off a lot of people, especially some big name influencers, or one, not going to name them, but I think you know who it is, to the point where they had to delete all of their cryptocurrency videos on the cabal version of Bitty. No traces. So all that's left is the Bitty that we know. This is how you know the power of a meme coin, to the point where it can do something to other people, to the point where it has to change their stance on their videos, their content creation, and everything else. This is not financial advice, educational purposes only. Are you holding Bitty? Last time I saw it was a 7.7 million market cap. Do not underestimate the power of this cryptocurrency. Bitty has side versions of it, just like what I saw with Pepe when Pepe launched. Pepe this and Pepe that. Just like Bitty, Bitty this and Bitty that. Itty Bitty. Which I think is going to be another little side one that can do well. I was having a discussion with my patrons in my VIP group, and I was saying to them, look, I ain't interested in all these other flipping Bitties, because there's too many of them. But Itty Bitty really changed my mind. I'm going to talk about Itty Bitty and I'm going to talk about Bitty. And the reason it changed my mind is because I've heard that saying. And people say, you know, it's Itty Bitty. It's like we use that saying as a version of something really small and tiny. And when I saw the brand and everything else, I thought, yeah, actually, that's kind of cool. I like that. So, yeah, shout out to Itty Bitty. We'll see what it does as time goes on. But the real star of the show is Bitty, because it has the power to make influencers and people feel a particular way. So my perspective is, I know it's going to be one of the hottest memes of 2025. There's no question of a doubt. We saw it go from like, well, if you're someone that's been around in Bitty since the month and a half, in the space of a month and a half, and you can go back and look at the chart, it went from something like a 30k cap, 40k market cap, all the way to $20 million market cap. Work that math out, because a 10x is 350k. If let's say it was a 35k cap, let's say it's a 40k cap, a 10x is a 400k cap, 100x is a 4 million market cap. So if a 4 million's 100x, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, it went to 20 million market cap. That's a 500x return for a lot of people that were holding this original Bitty, we just call it Bitty now, right back from a month and a half ago. People done 500x their money. So when I see it fall back down to these levels, I say to myself, it's natural. How can you expect something to go up 500x and not see a healthy pullback? People want to take profits. That's how this game works. So I'm still holding strong on my Bitty. I haven't sold a damn penny, and I'm just good. I'm holding strong, waiting for that moment to take some massive gains, which will be in the coming months when it pumps like crazy. Like I told you, you're going to see that video when it says $1 million, right? But you do have people that were talking about a cabal version that are upset. And you can see it because their emotions carry themselves differently or across their social medias, across the content that they're now creating, because they're sharing in their content versions of what they feel would just make no one any money at all. Comment down below. Do you think you're going to make money on Bitty? Or do you think you're not? I'm 95% sure the comments that I see that in the comment section say that you won't make money. The people that bought the cabal Bitty, the one where it was heavily controlled by a group of people. And that's why you might see comments saying that you're not going to make money. It's because these people were upset that they didn't get a chance to see their one grow, because all I did was share a video on the one that I thought was genuine. That's all I did, which is why you're seeing Bitty where it is today, and the other one is no more, because maybe one of the big named influencers has deleted his videos because he doesn't want people to see that he was hyping up another Bitty. You can't find them videos anymore. Because, you know, when you really believe in a project, when you really believe your coin's so good, you talk about it. You wouldn't just stop talking about it. Well, just stop talking about it for. And I will always try to talk about all the projects that I share, even if they're down right now, even if they're extremely high risk. Because, you know, I have different types of projects in my catalog, if you like. I've got my main holdings, which I'll talk about. Ones that I haven't spoken about for ages, you know, Render, Aethia, all these kind of coins. And then every now and again I do these Satoshi calls, which they are the most highly speculative plays of them all. And I wanted to give something to the people that are in these higher tiers, because, you know, it was a joke tier to begin with. So I decided to make like a consultation video, which I do live streams. I haven't done it for a while. I'm going to come live with them again. But most recently, they've been pre-recorded sessions where they can get a grips of how I feel about the market, what I think we need to do, and think steps that we can take to strategize ourselves with our portfolios and our investments, and how we can carry ourselves in this market like an absolute boss. Like, you know, you're going to make sure that you're doing the right thing in this crypto space, regardless of what you're investing in. And these videos are good. You know, they're jam-packed with information. Every single one is different that can help them on their journey. I mean, I can't financially tell people what to do, but, you know, this is the best that I can give, the information that I can give based on what I'm doing now with myself. I've come a long way in crypto. I think I've made very good money in crypto, and I can only show you what I'm doing today and how I protect myself and everything else when it comes to investing in crypto and everything else. And this is the information that I share. But with every video, I drop because I made a vote. I said to them, what do you want to see? And they were like, we want to see the most insane, high-risk, toxic plays. So this is why every, twice a month, you do see these high-risk plays come up on my channel. Because this is what we agreed. They said they wanted to see that. And, when you have people pay, crazy money, which you didn't expect to happen, you kind of want to make sure you do something that can give them something more beneficial for their money. But obviously that comes with a challenge, because these people that get in, they're all rushing to buy this one coin, which is tiny nano, that can pump incredibly fast. So it's a challenge, right? So I've kind of gone off topic for Bitty here, but I just want to talk about, why you see projects that are going to keep coming twice every month, and you'll see some new stuff on my channel. But ultimately, Bitty is the one that I think is going to do incredibly well. And I do feel like we're seeing great prices now for Bitty. New money's going to come in. And if you haven't learned, it doesn't matter which influencer you watch. It could be me, it could be anyone that you watch. From the moment we drop a video on something, if people like us and they can see our version and our verdict on a coin, you tend to see the price move. And that's nice, because, obviously other people start to hear you out and they see, what your vision is and why you think you can do well. But ultimately, you have to be the people to decide if you think it's a good investment for you or not. I think people are going to make great money in Bitty. I think Bitty's just begun. It's only been a month and a half, 2 months out. Hasn't been out long. So we will see how it moves in a bull market, because it hasn't had a bull market. And I'm talking about a massive wave. Like, you saw how Brett moved. Remember when Brett went crazy in the last hype wave? We saw how Pepe moved. We've seen things like Dog with Hat, how they move when the wave is hype. Let's see how Bitty moves in the these coming months, if we see a massive hype and wave for meme coins. Yeah? And then we'll see if Bitty makes people money. I'm going to leave it here. If it's helpful, drop the like, give me a subscribe. Have a good day. Keep smiling. Life short. See you in the next video. Cheers.